through claws, stitch 2 kicks and I tie it off. Flip that snare like a coin I toss. Heads we move, tails get lost. Call me a chef, I season the sound. Pinch of the clap, then I sear the ground. Heat goes up when the hats come down. I count it back, lock the crown. Whistle on the wire, spark on the skin. Open up the filter, let the color rush in. Hold that breath, feel the pressure begin. Let it break, let it spin. Oh, 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 don't fail. Oh, oh, don't fail. Oh, oh.
Necessarily have to do it, especially when there's so much power left available.
So some of the big picks are left available. Talia, Master for BDD, Pantheon now taken away. Really difficult for Xin Zhao. You know, the Trundle, I feel like a big reason he came in the meta was because does well specifically into Xin Zhao and a lot of these AD-based junglers. Can obviously chomp away the AD, but particularly with the Talia as well, not so much of a fun time. And it is just going to be the Aurora on 3. As you correctly pointed out, there was no pressure to take it there, as it seemed. Decent amount of setup with that. And we'll just get the Rakan from Carrier. I feel like the Rise group, I feel like their drafts are a lot more chaotic. It might have actually been into perfect, if I'm being honest.
Oh boy, little tempo heal has to come out here. Duck Dom doing a lot of damage to Guma. So they want to try to turn it around, but read, and so he's got to go for a back here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Faker looks like he is also taking some.
The only sort of hit, and now actually they're looking for a play mid onto Faker. Peter has flash.
Yeah, they're gonna go in onto this one, but this is underneath the turret. He takes 2 turret shots. And yeah, Peter's just dead. They're gonna give that kill over to Faker.
Happy to accept that.
Yeah, feels amazing for him, as now gonna drop a couple of ults. Doran is getting out-traded in this one. Perfect, doing a fantastic job so far. Lane, obviously the CS diff is pretty big, but as we know here in Legend Group, it's trying to bait here, I believe, is Faker, but he's taking a lot of damage as now Shockwave does come in. Flash from Cuz, he wants that kill. He's not gonna get it though as the peel comes through from Carrier. But here comes the wall, and now Faker's in a ton of trouble. BDD takes him down. A very nicely timed wall to just get in. So something to look out for. Faker is just taking insane amounts of damage. He's gonna avoid those rocks, but actually knocks BDD farther in. Gets the shield though, is outstepping everything, but eventually BDD just outplays him.
Because there was a moment where, you know, things didn't start to connect. That initial play was really big. Then Faker started to find an angle. He's sidestepping. The Shockwave moves into the side. He sidesteps again. This is when it starts to get a bit scary. But again, his flash is just not available. And that flash still being available for BDD.
Yeah, ghost in from Peter. Very scary. Now we got a Talia from the top side. But, oh, he's not going to flash. It just takes a ton of damage. And now Faker's just dead. Elects to save his flash.
I don't know.
I think if you flash both, I think you're just...
I want to see the replay before I fully comment on it.
Yeah. Well, trying to clear the wave here is Doran, but he's just so incredibly low.
Which he has to stack. Oh, again.
Yeah, again, and guess who's here again? Well, it is Peter on the way. He does have flash this time, and he is going to flash. He avoids the solar flare, and now the Shockwave comes in, trying to turn this one around. Faker maybe has baited them in, but I don't think they have the damage. Peter also with the sums. Just going to be able to flash out of that one. Just kind of waiting this one out in this early game. Not quite the chaos we had from the Rise group. Carrier is going to cleanse and down.
Poke negated there by the redemption.
Look, I mean, he sees Guma, he goes kill.
Oh.
That's what he does. Guma doesn't get to play the game. We got a Hextech Soul on the way. Double Dragon here for KT to start off. It's now perfect. It looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble, but we have some help from the team is coming up here. We even have a TP as well from the side of T1, and they will secure this kill.
To be able to potentially TP out. Oh, not again.
It just keeps hitting those. BDD just cannot miss today. But there's a lot of minions here. It's going to be kind of cleaned up. Faker gets a shield. One more rock could do it, but comes in and saves him with the heal. And Faker is just running circles around him now, but has been terrorized for the entire game, finally gets his revenge. With the help of his team, is now trying to deny the eye.
He didn't use it. Trying to save it again here, I think backfired, because I think if he flashed to hit the boulder, it's this one here that comes in a second. This boulder. If he'd flashed to hit that, I think he's just dead. but he waited till after, then realized, oh, maybe I have to flash here, and then it was too late.
Fans are going crazy.
Yeah. Considering they're on a bit of the back foot earlier in this game.
Yeah, KT trying to set up another fight here. They're down 1,000 gold. They don't want to go too deep, though. You could see they don't get that initial pick. Now it's just a bit of a scrum. Here comes Bdd getting on in. A massive knockback again. This guy just can't miss today, but Owner, another guy who can't seem to miss nowadays, is going to frontline for the team. Duckdom just has to stand and fire, and he will survive for quite a long time as one more shot gets it done from Guma, but he will pay with his life. Meanwhile, on the right side, T1 win that part of the fight. Bdd still alive, but they would love to take out this Taliyah, and they finally do it. The burst comes out from Faker, and it will be T1 winning this fight in a massive fashion. 1 for 4.
No HP targets he's trying to hit.
It's like Bdd versus the world yet again. This was Doran, you know, gets in, gets the kill.
Dodges our seismic shove was so big, and the fact that he was here before Perfect on the Rumble, the ult as well, finding a great angle.
That's some Aurora. Looks like we did have a little bit of a skirmish down on the bottom side, and guess who's being targeted again? Bdd gets in, but this time the flash is available for Faker, and he's going to use it aggressively to try to set up this kill. One more auto will do it. You see, Carrier didn't want to take it, but he will in the end. And now they just keep on going for Faker. It's not nearly as successful as it was in the early game. And they're getting punished for it. KT, I feel like they're being pulled into T1's game, and it's not looking good for them.
Just keep him there.
Yeah.
Where's he going to go?
You don't need to kill him. You can just delay the back until the dragon spawns. Meanwhile, Duckdom just in mid, just dying.
Yeah, Peter realizes.
Caught out.
He's being kept.
He got teleported on by Rakan. Like, what is she gonna do?
Yeah, I think he was going for the Herald to escape.
Yeah.
A bit unfortunate. Oh, might have found Faker.
Hey, nice shockwave, but he is in a lot of trouble. Bdd gets in again, and Bdd is relentless. He's like, okay, didn't work a couple of times, I'm going in again. He's got 5 kills. The only person on the team who has kills is Bdd. Looking for more. You see T1 always looking to skirmish. That's going to be the Aurora ult down. Gets in, gets out, straight into the arms of the Corki.
Okay, this is big. Oh,
wait, no! He's going the wrong way! And, well, yeah, he's just dead.
He messed up the portal there. He maybe took some damage, or I don't know specifically what he did, but obviously he did not do what he hoped to. Oh, don't carry a bit overextended here.
Yeah, they also took the portal not the correct way. This time, Carrier's gonna get out.
So something else.
We'll never know. It's a mystery. Meanwhile, Peter getting caught out on the top side, trying to save himself. Was it a bait from Peter all along? Bdd's got a great angle here on the left side.
I think maybe T1 bought into that a bit too much.
Yeah, gonna have to go between worlds here.
On a bit of a flank.
Yeah, definitely looking for a good angle here. He's going to take a bunch of damage, though. Has to flash away. Nearly gets rooted down. That Trundle, I mean, for him to be a true part of this fight, the wall was also used, by the way.
Yeah, a bit of a weird wall there. Felt like it was trying to split off the carries from the rest of the team, but it just times out. Now they have to rush it. The dragon's just gone.
Yeah, T1 just get in. Now they're like, well, if you want to fight, we're down now. You can see there's not a lot of vision here for T1. It's actually mostly controlled by KT. But now going on in, because once again it's going to take that damage. Shockwave does come through. Owner getting low, but he shins out. The equalizer doesn't do a whole lot. It's going to do a decent amount of damage to Faker on the backside of that as he kind of just stood on it. It's Peter taking every shot to the face. Nobody's stepping up and taking them. Here comes Doran, kind of just running at them, gets stunned up. Not sure if it looks like they weren't able to clear it, though. As Pillar comes down, Doran gets out. But there you go. Another sub comes in from the side of Bdd. This guy just can't miss today. It's really on his game up against T1. He's a big reason why they're in this game.
Okay, they've played out the vision well. This is really good for that comp. Carry is looking for a flank, though.
All right, trying to go all in on a Faker. It's not quite going to work out. Bdd trying to turn now onto the left side, going to take out Guma, and they will take that absolutely. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of this fight, it looks like Cuz is in a bit of trouble. He'll be taken out, and Faker wasting a lot of Perfect's time as the rest of the backline is just being torn to shreds by the rest of T1. And look at Owner, level 16. And Owner actually is going to back away. Doesn't want to die just yet. He's going to keep it leashed, though. Here comes Bdd. He's the only one with Smite. They've just got to do the damage to it as the Smites do come down. And a big fight coming in, actually, as down will go the Rumble. Owner in a bit of trouble. And now Doran just trying to hop away. Duck Dom bleeding and gets taken out by the Aurora.
I mean, that's something to credit for KT is that, you know, recently it has been very one-sided in Telecom 1. This has been close. Oh, the shove.
Oh, here we go again. And yeah, he's just gonna...
Has been a nail biter.
Oh, looking for Peter, actually. They're gonna go for any target. Yeah, looks like T1 have been backed up a little bit. KT have done a good job of challenging.
So many summoners were bid in the last fight. Oh,
they want to go in. The Kale's available. Definitely a very huge second item pickup for Keria, by the way.
Massive.
Out of that one. But yeah, T1 never fully committing to the Baron. They can start it and then turn if they'd like, which it seems is the idea. Wall is going to come down. They're looking for Guma here. He doesn't want to use his cleanse. He'll hold on to that. Feels like it's been this way for the last like 10-15 minutes. The same game where we're just like waiting on a tightrope, waiting for that next objective. Oh, the double jump comes in! Bdd! He wants to carry this game, and he might have just done it, but the peel is coming in. Peter goes down, but they took out Owner, and he's really the big man on campus. Big shockwave does come down for Faker. He's gonna flash away the kiting of Orianna, and Jin is quite strong. Oh, the interrupt from the side of Keria is nearly gonna keep them alive. And it's at least going to peel for the team. Flashes on in, and it's not quite going to work as Keria takes huge amounts of damage. Ducked on one, big one, and the sniper from the side of KT will net them the Hextech Soul. Doesn't really make it easy for T1, and it gives incredible control over to KT. As they are taking their time with this one, that's going to be the Solar Flare right on top of Keria, but in goes Peter, and down will go Peter, but still at the same time, it's 2 kills here for the side of KT, and now Owner, nowhere for him to go. So hard to play into the Trundle, as another knockback does come through, and we do have the GA here for Owner, actually nearly kills Bdd somehow, and now it's Faker's turn. He doesn't have the flash. Doran doesn't have his flash anymore, as he just used it. And it's just so difficult to get away from them. So many low health bars, actually. Incredibly low, but we have a TP coming back in. And I think with that and the Baron, they should be able to end. Yeah,
Doran not going to be able to do anything against 4 members of KT. He'll give it a go. Let's see if he can do what Hugh didn't pull off the defense.
Yeah, I just think with Perfect TPing back in, it's going to be a little bit too little, too late. And there you go. Not even going to touch Bdd. And they have the wave coming through. KT take down T1 in game number 1.